Alright, folks. Where we at? We're at the Whitman Plaza. Hold on. Some sharp turns. I'm about to knock my shit down. Alright. We at the Whitman Plaza, Route 47. And we're going to take this to East Oak Lane. So we in South Philly. It's going to be a long one, I believe. Now, I'm very familiar with Route 47. Very familiar with it. And we're going to mainly... Okay, we're on Oregon right now. I can tell we're on Oregon. We're going westbound on Oregon. These buses usually get straight to the point, so I gotta just hurry up and record. Okay, we're at 7th in Oregon. Alright, now we're gonna go up northbound on 7th. Now this little area around here can definitely be a little dangerous. I don't know if this is like the lower Moya Messing neighborhood or what, but there's a little nightclub between 6th and 7th in Oregon. And nightclubs is usually bad news. And I'm talking about crime, shootouts. There's been quite a few in this area. Like the Whitman neighborhood, like 4th and Oregon, 3rd, Front Street. It's nice, but when you get to like 6th and 7th to Broad Street, it gets a little iffy. At least when it comes to Oregon Avenue. So anyhow, we're going northbound on 7th Street. So Route 47 usually focuses on 5th Avenue. Now, I don't think we'll be on 5th Avenue all the time, because I think 5th Avenue could be a one-way street, depending on where you are. We got some cornerstones. Now, a lot of South Philly's nice. Very nice looking, but there are some iffy parts of South Philly that you might not want to be in if you're not familiar with them. Like where we are now, I'm pretty sure we're coming up on Snyder. Like 7th and Snyder can be a rough corner as well. Right now we're passing Wolf, still going northbound on 7th. Passing Moya Mensing Avenue. So yeah, okay, so this is lower Moya Mensing, I believe. So we're going to stay on the east side of Broad Street. This particular route. That's a Jackson. Okay, so I know Snyder's next. That's a Jackson. Let's see what it's looking like. Snyder Avenue has always scared me. I'm going to be honest with you. Snyder can be pretty iffy, just in general. I think Snyder Avenue was like, I know the mob ran all of South Philly back in the day. Decades and decades ago. But I think Snyder seems to be like their main spot where you still might see some mobsters up here. Or should I say down here? Yeah, Snyder Avenue still looks a little Italian mob-ish. And if you're watching this, please thank me happy birthday. I got a birthday tomorrow. I will be turning 38. All right, passing Snyder. Might be going northbound on 7th Street in particular through most of the duration of this trip. And at some point switch over to 5th Avenue. Now, as we go up northbound from Snyder, it gets nicer. Once we hit like Tasker, Ellsworth, Federal. Longest we're on the east side of Broad Street. Longest is the east side. Because we're passing by like Little Saigon. You might see Pats and Geno's in the background. Alright. Passing Broad Street. Alright, we're now at 7th and Morris. Alright. Tasker coming up. You know, this doesn't look the nicest in this little area, but it definitely is different. Oh yeah, it looks alright. Like it doesn't look fancy. There seems to be a lot of trash out here. nice little Asian shop. We are coming up on a little Saigon, so this is a little Saigon area. So Route 47 is actually very similar to Route 2. It's just that 47 stays on the east side of Polish Street, whereas Route 2 stays on the west side. Very similar route. So we're passing Federal. I know passing Geno's is around like 9th, 10th from Federal, Ellsworth. Okay, so again, we're not going to see it from here, apparently. Wish we did. But oh well. So we are now coming up on Washington Ave. Nice big avenue now in South Philly. I catch the 64 bus down here sometimes. So the 64 bus will take you cross over from South Philly to Southwest. Passing Washington. So I definitely prefer routes like this. It's where it's just simple, only focusing on going up and down one street. We just past Young Avenue, by the way. We should be the center city in a few minutes. We'll soon be leaving South Philly going to downtown. Working our way up North Philly. Asking Christian. John's Water Ice. Don't feel like I need none today. Because today is actually one of because we've been getting a lot of rain, so today is actually pretty cool. Not too hot today. Bakery on 7th and Fitzwater. Now, if I was taking Route 47 south, going southbound, it would probably stay on 5th Avenue. It would stay on 5th, most of the time at least. But because we're going northbound, we're taking 7th instead. And now we're at 7th and South. Okay, so now we're about to leave down. We're about to leave South Philly because South Street is like the borderline. South Street is nice, but South Street can be also a little iffy at times. Alright, so now we're basically in Center City. That's a Pine Street. And immediately the buildings look better. Immediately. I mean, this still looks like South Philly. Oh, kinda. Because this is the south part of downtown. Alright, now we're making a turn. Hold my horses. Washington Square, okay. Alright, we're going around Washington Square. Didn't know the bus did this. I've only taken this bus southbound, to be honest. So it was Locust. So I'm sure we're about to hit Walnut. I didn't know we were going to go around that, around Washington Square. But that's nice. You get to see a little bit of Washington Square. Now we are going to continue going northbound.
7th and Chestnut for Route 9, 21 and 42 east.
Chestnut, okay. So we about to hit Market Street next. Jewelers Row. Interesting. Nice. Not sure how good y'all can see this because the sun is shining directly towards me, but
Please be advised, SEPTA will investigate prosecution of anyone who commits any act of violence towards an operator. Requested.
I thought we passed Chestnut Street. I guess we're coming up on Chestnut. Busy down here. All right, so now that the sun is on my face, I can see things clearly. So look at this. Look at this.
7th and Market for Route 17, 33, 38 and 44.
Look at these beautiful buildings.
Stop requested. Please keep any permitted or controlled clear of the aisle.
downtown, it's obviously, but it's going to be busy, so we got to move slow until we at least get past Market Street. This is why it feels like it's already been too long. And we got to go all the way up to what, 5th and Godfrey? Oh boy. Which is still far from where we are now. It's all good. Alright, so anyhow, here goes the Market Street. See the wall from the distance.
This cash fare for $8 fare instrument is required.
So we got a lot of passengers because we're downtown, so this is the busiest part of the city. So it's going to be very trafficy down here. Which actually benefits me because you get to see it more. You get a feel of the city. You get a feel of where tourist spots. Tourists going to be up and down Market Street. We're actually right around the corner from Independence Hall. I probably should have mentioned that. Passing Race. So this is Chinatown. No, this is Chinatown. This is still downtown. This is Chinatown. I think it was, maybe last year, maybe 2 years ago, they're going to try to build a stadium downtown on Market Street and just get rid of Chinatown. Okay, we're passing Vine, I believe. Yeah, passing Vine Street. So anyhow, they were going to build a stadium downtown around where the fashion district is, and get rid of the buildings in Chinatown. That would have been a really dumb idea because they could actually fit more stadiums on Patterson Avenue at the end of South Philly. And I know there's already 3 stadiums down there and a sports bar, but it's so much rum down there at the end of South Philly because there's nothing there. They could just put more stadiums and buildings down there. Like downtown, Chinatown doesn't need a stadium. It really doesn't. Downtown's a little bit too cluttered. There's too much stuff downtown to build a stadium as well. So that would have been a terrible idea, and ultimately that's why they probably didn't do it. So anyhow, we just turned off 7th, and now we're on Franklin. I guess we're going northbound on Franklin. sit here for a while. I know it's kind of slow. Feeling like rush hour. But once we leave downtown, we're going to pick up the pace. Okay, we're back on 7th. Now we're in front of a American Red Cross building. If you can see it, because the sun is shining awfully bright. So it looks like we're about to come up on Spring Garden. That's actually on the last route we did was Route 43. We got to see basically all of Spring Garden.
Back door. Thank you.
So we're leaving downtown, heading into North Central. So pretty soon,
Please be advised, that is a well-arrested and quick prosecution of anyone who commits any act of violence towards an operator.
so pretty soon it's about to start looking rough. Okay. As we hit the upper parts of North Central, actually I don't know, Fairmount might be looking rough. I don't know. Which we're gonna hit Fairmount Avenue in a few blocks. Oh yeah, already. We got some really rough looking projects. Oh boy.
Doors are closing.
We got some really ran down looking low rise apartments here. Apartment complex. But we got beautiful houses right next to it. Liberty's West. Oh. And Fairmount Avenue. Yeah, I called it. Yeah, Fairmount Avenue could be really nice or rough, depending on which part of Fairmount Avenue you're on. Like from Broad Street to the back of the Art Museum is nice, but these little back blocks around here, which is like the Richard Island Project Zone, and the Richard Island Projects is like 11th from Fairmount, just a few blocks west of here. We just passed Brown Street.
requested. Base cash fare or $8 clearance dinner is required.
Alright, passing Poplar. Still, I'm seeing a lot of beautiful land and buildings up this area. They're just kind of mixed in with the hood, so I don't know how to feel about it. Looks like some parts around here got gentrified. The further up we go, it's not going to look like this.
Senator Gerard for Luigi and Gerard Medical Center.
Alright, so we're about to pass Gerard Avenue. Going up 7th, and it's probably not gonna be looking too nice from here on out. I don't know. Some of these back blocks don't look that bad, but some of them do. But that's more so a North Central kind of thing. Like, this is not true North Philly. Now, when we hit true North Philly, when we hit like Lehigh and all that, Susquehanna Dolphins, York, I mean, up in them Temple areas, which we will be passing by very shortly. Oh yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Passing Thompson. Some of these houses up here is looking rough. So,
Stop requested.
we're about to be up in Temple territory. Temple University territory. In a minute. And Temple University looks very nice. Passing Jefferson, 7th and Jefferson. Looking very nice, but however, do not let these nice buildings of Temple and these businesses fool you. Do not not let all this fool you. Not this particularly, but the nicer, like basically going to Cecil B. more, right? When you got Morgan Hall and all that, do not let that fool you. These nice restaurants and whatnot up here for the Temple students, okay? This is nowadays one of the most dangerous parts of the city. Actually. This looks very nice right here. Especially if you're on Cecil B. Moore Avenue. It may look nice, especially if you're like close to Broad Street. Do not let that fool you at all. Do not think that Temple is a good neighborhood. It is not. It is not. Okay? But now we're leaving the Temple territory. We're leaving the Temple. Passing Montgomery. Houses going north of Cecil B. It's nice. Well, I would not recommend living around this area. Some perks. Like if you want to live somewhere nice in the city, go up to like Chestnut Hill. And like, of course, it cost. Okay, it definitely cost. Like move to like the upper northeast, or like Chestnut Hill, like upper northwest, upper Mount Airy. There's some nice properties down here in North Central, but believe me, now it ain't looking so nice anymore now, as you can see. Because now we're going into true North Philly. All right, we're in 7th and Diamond. Now, Diamond is definitely a terrible street. 7th and Diamond. Ooh, boy, this looks crappy. Now, the Cecil B. Moore neighborhood used to be number 10 on a violent crime list. At the bottom of the list, number 10, which is still bad enough as it is. Guess where the Cecil B. Moore neighborhood lies now? Guess where it lies now? Number 3. Okay. It means the area is getting worse. Susquehanna, which is where the Cecil B. Moore neighborhood starts. Yeah. So you got wealthier people that move up here in this area, go to school here, because there are some nice buildings. the Temple area, however, however, this is not a good neighborhood by any means. This is North Philly at the end of the day. Okay, so we just made a turn. Just made a turn. I think we're on Dolphin. I'm guessing we're about to take this up to 5th Street. I gotta see. Alright, okay, looks like we just turned on 5th. Okay, looks like we'll be taking 5th the rest of the way, I believe. Let's see where we're at. I know we're on 5th, but what other street? What is this? Can't see, so I can't tell you if I can't see the sign. But I know we're about to. I mean, we definitely in North Philly now. We're about to hit the Fairhill neighborhood up in the Badlands. All right, we're at 5th and Cumberland. Yeah, we about to hit Fairhill territory.
Say it doesn't work. Maybe get some information. Yeah.
Also, one of the most dangerous parts of the city. Now, I'm guessing the Badlands, the neighborhoods would be Fairhill, Hunter Park, and Kensington. Huntington Park, to a lesser degree, but
That's all you need to know.
but the Fairhill section is just south of the Hunter Park neighborhood. So I'm guessing this is Lehigh. Or Huntington. Okay, yeah, that was Huntington. And this is Lehigh. We about to pass. Now, Lehigh Avenue. I don't know if I've said this, but Lehigh Avenue might be the most dangerous avenue in this city as far as violent crime.
Excuse me. Get it off.
Whether it's Kensington and Fairhill on the east side, whether it's broader Lehigh, which is the Glenwood neighborhood, whether it's the west side of Lehigh, Strawberry Mansion. Yeah. All right. So let's continue to go north on 5th Street. Fifth and Cambria. So I know Allegheny's coming up in the second. So I'm very familiar with this section. It was definitely rough around here back in the day. Fifth and Allegheny, Fifth and Westmoreland, the Puerto Rican Strip. Back when I was seeing some mamacitas up in this area, very long time ago. I'm talking like 2010, 2011, 2012 maybe. You know, I was a young boy wilding out. Passing Allegheny. Now it just looks dead up here. It just looks, I don't know. It's not the same. Maybe that's for the better. Because it was, I think it still is bad up here, but back then, back then, it still looks the same. I can tell you that much. It still looks the same.
Why?
He has a scripture that I don't know where it's at. You know what it is.
He's not here right now.
Wait, this is the section I know about right up here. Fifth and Glenwood.
You know, the one that talks about baptism? You know, there's not that many.
This is the area to where that YN shot that other YN over a girl. I know, it's stupid. Okay, so this is, okay, Fifth and Tioga. So now we're in, this is Hunter Park. This is Huntington Park. Sometimes I keep saying it wrong and then I'll say it right. But I'm trying to say it wrong the whole time because that's just what we do. That's how we say it in Philly. We call it Huntington Park. All right, that's a section. So now we're about to hit Fifth and Erie. And I feel relieved. I feel relieved right now because now I know the ride is not going to last too much longer. I feel like I've been recording for like 2 hours. So like even the roughest parts of South Philly, or the roughest looking parts of South Philly, can't compare to this, right? That's what I love about going from southbound to northbound. Even though I prefer the other way around. It's because you get to go from, oh, here goes a nice areas. Oh, downtown, South Philly, it looks so nice. And then we go up north and you see the hood.
We gotta get like another 2 set of get like
reminding you all that's not from the city, reminding you tourists to never go up north. Fifth and Rising Sun. Passing concern. So yeah, this is definitely the Hunter Park section, and it's as rough as it looks. Huntington Park and Tioga are two of the most dangerous parts of the city as far as violent crime.
Stop requested.
Alright, so here we go. Speaking of Huntington Park, we're passing Huntington Park Avenue.
Please be advised, SEPTA will arrest and seek prosecution of anyone who commits any act of violence. Doors are closing.
The sun is in my face again.
Stop requested.
Awesome. Yeah, so it goes Huntington Park Avenue. Not too far from the park itself. And we're going to continue going up north. We're taking this all the way to Uptown.
We got really good at it. Like when me and you do like screaming at each other, there was that. We were trying our hardest to get it not sound like we were trying to like have it. It was really good. No, we gotta get back.
Passing Bristol.
Like there's this, like it's a companionship. You look forward to companionship. And it's just kind of one-sided. I'm having to carry. I'm having to do all of it. There's just gonna be I want to share.
We're at 5th and
I'd like to
Cayuga.
read another scripture.
We only got maybe about 2 more miles to go.
I feel like it's probably going to result in just that big.
So let's see. Here's Cayuga.
I really like that scripture you used. Like, I really like how you took that and you applied it to what we're going through right now. One thing I think you could have done better is just throw it there and start acting.
That's a Wigga Hockin.
Just saying, he's going to get the variety, you know? You just sit here.
Ansbury. So we're basically going into this is still Huntington Park, but we're going into the Logan neighborhood. Logan, Albany, whatever you want to call it.
Nothing, because they know that I will be doing the same thing. Why did I act normal? It's like 10:30, like, alright, bedtime, you're like, alright, that was like 5 minutes. This is how we like work on our lactic acid. You should get Carter, Ross, Big David, and others like, yo, what?
Alright, so now we're about to hit 5th in Wyoming. Now think about, once we cross Wyoming Avenue, we'll be in Logan Albany section.
So bad. Because he like knew what we were doing, and we did it really well. So we fooled Dorian in, of course. Like, dude, you could fool him in the sunrises. He's talking bottom. No, like you could fool that it comes literally just like out of nowhere. Like, it's like he got us through the Bible that I'm like, like it makes sense. Like how it's just flat. Obviously it makes sense. Somebody like, so yes, I was talking to you.
Stop requested. Doors are closing.
Alright, passing Wyoming. Now, you can see the boulevard here too. So we're about to pass by the boulevard, past the bullet.
Place cash there or fade out clearance limit is required.
Alright, so you can see an entrance to the boulevard. continue going up north, passing Loudoun.
Stop requested.
So the hourly section is also, I mean, all of North Philly is high crime.
Stores are closing.
And it's pretty poverty stricken, pretty dangerous, which is the reason why we tell tourists not to go north. Why we tell tourists not to go north to begin with, or passing Rockland. Now, if you want a tour and come up north, take the Broad Street line, take the train, be my guest. I'm not saying it's going to kill you to do it, but for the sake of feeling safe, it's best to stay downtown, or at least in like some parts of South Philly. All right, passing Ruscombe. Like, Philly's pretty grimy as of a city. It's pretty rough up here, so like, I suggest you kind of get the hang of being in Philly.
Stop requested.
You're passing Lindley Avenue.
Please move to the rear of the bus.
So we're getting close to the last stop at this point. Or if you really want to tour like around the city, you want to see what North Philly looks like. You want to see the rough areas in person. Like I would suggest take somebody from Philly with you. Have somebody from the city show you around. Especially if you want to see something crazy like Kensington. Because if you get lost, you don't want to be up here. If you get lost.
Stop requested.
Okay. So yeah, once again, if I'm not naming the streets and whatnot, the street we're about to pass, it's because I'm not seeing the street sign. Which could be another sign that you're in the ghetto. Because you know damn well, 5th Avenue is a main street. You should be seeing street signs on every corner of it. Okay? Until I started making these videos again, I didn't realize that this was a thing to where you would be on a corner and not see a street sign. Okay? Okay, but it looks like this is Tabor Road. Because I'm familiar with this area up here. So this is Tabor Road. I know the 8 bus comes up here. You can see, because that sun has been in my face this whole trip. Damn. Okay. we about to pass Albany, 5th and Albany.
5th and Albany for loops 18 and 26. Stop requested. Please be advised that you will arrest and seek prosecution of anyone who commits any act of violence towards an operator. Doors are closing.
Nice little shopping district up here. But also it can be rough around here. And then we're leaving North Philly. Well, not leaving North Philly, but this is definitely, we're leaving like the rough parts. Going into East Oak Lane. Because 5th and Godfrey, that's East Oak Lane. So we're like by Fern Rock, basically. I think we just passed Chew Avenue. I can't tell you because no sign, y'all. No signs in the corner. That might have been the Grange. I can't tell you. I know these streets by heart, but you gotta give me the sign. Maybe that was Grange for this past month. So I'm guessing this is Bedro. I guess that's all I can do is guess. Yeah, I can tell this is Bedro. Alright, so now we're at 5th and Champlaws. So in a couple of blocks we're out. Alright, that's a 5th and Spencer. Up through this little section of the neighborhood this is actually one of the nicer parts of East Oak Lane. Alright, we're about to get off. I'll wait until we get at the terminal. Alright, we're passing Godfrey. And now we're about to be out of here.
Last stop, Godfrey. 8 cash fare, 4.
Alright, so let's look around. 5th and Godfrey. So yeah, we're by Fern Rock. Actually, Fern Rock is just a few blocks westbound on Godfrey. So what it looks like. Then we go up this way. That's the bus. This is where the bus stops, the 47 bus. And then this is going up northbound. up into the number streets, like 65th, 66. So you're really going up East Oak Lane. So that's the video, folks.